Okay, welcome to this video. So let's learn about cloud computing. So cloud computing is one term that you're going to be hearing more often once you get to start accessing the web and start using stuffs online. So let's learn about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Simply put, cloud computing simply means accessing programs and storing and processing data over the internet instead of on your computer hard drive. Okay, so this means like the entire features you have when it comes to your physical computer, okay, you can also access that features on the internet. Now when you look at the characteristics of computer, it has the ability to store data, it has a memory capacity, it also has the ability to run application. That means you can install application inside your computer, specific applications like you want to create documents, you can store application for that. If you want to design, install application for that and do that. So all these things are the characteristics of a computer. So computer also has the ability to access or give user access. Like you can give people, create a special account for people and give them access. Okay, you also have ability to, in terms of storing data and also giving people permission to some certain tasks and all that. So this same characteristic, this same infrastructure we have in terms of our physical computer, being able to access it on the cloud, that is what the cloud computing is all about. So this is like where we are advancing in terms of computation, in terms of computer advancement. Okay, so what this means is that for you to access some of the computing services that you need to work today, you don't need the whole of the computer again. You probably will need it to be able to access the internet, because the cloud computing require that you access the internet before you can be able to access the cloud computing infrastructure. So there are different companies that actually offer these services. So what this means is that as an individual, you can build your own cloud computing platform by leveraging on companies that provide the infrastructure for cloud computing, and one of them is Google Cloud Computing. So Google has this, it has a public cloud computing service, and also it has its own personal. Most of their features, most of Google platforms and tools and resources are built on cloud computing, but they also have a service that they can provide to an individual, whereby you can come in and use their platform, use their infrastructure, and build your own cloud computing. And it can be for anything. It can be for your business, it can be for your organization, or for anything. You can build a cloud computing service for it. So another business that provide cloud computing service is Amazon Web Service. Another people is Microsoft Azure. So these people, they have the infrastructure, they have created the infrastructure, they have created the everything. The storage capacity is there. So all you need to do is to come there, you sign up for their services. Actually, there is a learning curve on how these things works. So let's look at different ways cloud computing can be used. First, it can be used in storage. Okay, as an individual, you can say, okay, I'm going to go to Google Cloud Computing and buy a service from them, and I will just use it to store all my files. Okay, even in that sense, Google has their own private and free cloud storage space, Google Drive, where they give you access to you storing files on the cloud. The Google Drive comes with 15 gig free storage space, whereby you can store your file for free. That means if you have your file in computer, you can upload it to this cloud computing cloud storage space, and whenever something happens to your laptop, your files will be saved. All you need is an internet access. You'll be able to access those files. Also, they offer you a service on that. Let's say the files that you want to store is more than 15 gig. Let's say you are looking at 1 terabyte or big sizes. So you can buy a service from them. They give you this space and use it to store your files. So OneDrive is owned by Microsoft. They also have their own space. I think OneDrive gives like 5 gig for free space. Then if you want more, you can upgrade to have more space, buy space from them and store. So what Dropbox is like an independent company. Also the same procedure, help you store your file on the cloud base. So you can use cloud computing for storage capacity, and that way is hosting platform. So today, when it comes to building web platform, you don't need to worry about how to build the platform or how to make the platform available. So there are companies who take up all this. They take charge of making the web platform available for end user. Also, they provide you the access to be able to build the platform there. So they have like content management system that you can easily use by click and drag, and you can start building your platform. Everything is on the web, not something that you have to download on your computer. No, you do everything on the internet. So cloud computing also can be used when building web platforms. And that thing is also Office applications. So in generally, we have Microsoft and Google Office tools. This is like the same Office applications that you access on your computer, like the Microsoft Word for creating documents, files, and all that. Also Microsoft PowerPoint for creating presentation, Excel for data manipulations and organizing. So all these things are now created. Microsoft has their own. You can access this thing online. You don't need to install it in the computer. Before now, for you to access this application software, you have to download it, install it in your computer. But today, you don't need to install anything. All you need is an internet access. Now you can access all these things on cloud. Also, you have Google also have its Office tools in terms of Google Doc, Google Slide, Google Sheet, and all that. And other applications that businesses are used, they don't need to install it in their computer. All they need is just to access internet, access this platform, and start using it. Okay, so you can also build this kind of specific application softwares for your business, for your tax on the cloud computing infrastructure. Okay, so another thing is for business. You also have like customer relationship management softwares, SaaS as a business tools, whereby as a business you can build your customer relationship management tools on the cloud computing space, whereby you have all the tools and all the resources to manage your customers, even to manage your team for your business, and to manage all other aspects, communication, everything that has to do with your team running smoothly. And this is actually what is enabling some of these work from home ability that we have today, because most time they don't need computer. Before now, you need to come to physical location, access the computer that has the tools and resources that you need to work with. But today you don't need that. If you have your computer and you have internet access, you can access the internet and access your business customer relationship management tools, and access all the things that you need to access to keep your business running. You being able to do all of the things you can do on your computer, you being able to do it on the internet. That is actually the essence of cloud computing. So there are different ways you can still use this cloud computing, not just based on these things we highlighted here. You can use it, government make use of it. You can use it for your hospitals can use this. Just organizations can use the cloud computing services to manage their business activities and also run things. Okay, so the idea about cloud computing is just about making available the infrastructure of the computer, the ability and the capability of computer, making it available on the internet space. That is just the idea about cloud computing. As we progress and as we go on this growth and advancement of technology, I see people adapting to the cloud computing and all that, because it saves a lot of stress. You don't have to worry about computers, maintenance, all those stuff. Any day, anytime, all you need is an internet access. As a business, all you need is an internet access, and you can access all your tools and resources for work. The cloud computing service provider will have to take care of the infrastructure, make available the storage space you need to do all the things you do. All you need to worry now is just having internet connection, and you can access all your tools. So a lot of tools you access today is now cloud-based. Your graphics tools, applications, most of all these things you access, they are now cloud-based. In some ways, they are all cloud-based. Okay. So that is basically just to help you understand what the cloud base is all about and what it really is, and also how it works. Okay, so that is it about cloud computing, and I will see you in the next one.